Hello and welcome to the stream. I'll be ready to start in just a second. Okay, everything looks like it's in order. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, I want to say welcome to my stream. This stream is part of the Geek to Geek Media Network. You can find their podcasts, streams, and blogs at geektogeekmedia.com. They're a bunch of really great folks, so I recommend people go check them out. Now, with that being said, we can get started with the game. I've had a super busy day today, so my brain is going to be a little bit all over the place till we settle in here, so you may have to bear with me for a moment as I kind of get out of stressful work mode and into hopefully happy video game mode. So I feel like the plot of this game just gets crazier and crazier. At this point, we've traveled to a different planet, and this planet is like the opposite world of the one we were in before. So in this one, the half-elves are the repressed people, and the humans are the ones kind of keeping them down. Magic is readily available as opposed to a limited resource. And they're much more technologically advanced. And rich. And also jerks. Yeah, so far everyone we've met here in Telethia, I think it's called. Like, all the NPCs are real snobs. So it's been an interesting contrast to how it was before. Alright, let's set out. You will get better. You will get better. I guess she's chanting. Sigh. What are you doing? Nothing. I was just wishing for Colette to return to normal. I see. I hope she gets back to normal soon. Yeah, me too. Aw. So for those that haven't tuned in a while, Colette's soul has been ripped from her body, and she's now just kind of a husk, because she was supposed to have her body sacrificed to the goddess to bring about the goddess's rebirth, and we kind of interrupted that mid-process, so now we have a soulless shell of a Colette with us, and we're kind of in the process of getting her put back together. I'm trying to remember where we're going now. Okay, I'll just read the synopsis out loud for y'all. As the party was beginning to make preparations to return to Silverant, they were detained by the Papal Knights under orders from the Pope. The party was shocked at the sudden turn of events. They were framed as insurgents against the king and arrested. Even Zealous, the chosen of Tetheala, was tarred with the same brush and suffered the same fate. It was discovered during the arrest that both Rain and Gennis were half-elves. Zealous was shocked by this. He explained that in Tetheala, I have a hard time with that name, half-elves accused of a crime are punished by death without exception. However, there was nothing anyone could do, and the two were separated from the others. Rain and Gennis were taken away, while Lloyd and the rest were detained in an underground laboratory where Kate, a half-elf girl, studied the Crucius Crystal. Even in Tetheala, half-elves were despised. Although she was a valued researcher, Kate had been forced to stay locked up in the laboratory to continue her work. Kate was amazed to see Pressia. Kate and her team had studied how to manufacture crucius crystals under the orders of the Pope, and Pressia had been the test subject for their crucius crystal experiment. Crucius crystal, that is a hard word to pronounce. Kate's words infuriated Lloyd, and he asked, oh my goodness, how long is this synopsis? I forgot how much stuff happened last time. Asked her how she could treat people that way. Kate argued back, asking if... Okay, I'm going to scroll through this a little faster. Okay, here we go. Here's our action item. If they didn't do something quickly, Guinness and Rain would be executed. Kate was moved by Lloyd's determination to save his friends despite them being half-elves. She allowed Lloyd and the others to sneak away, making them promise to return once they've saved their friends. Kate said that if what they say is true, upon their return, she will release Pressia from her experiment. Lloyd swore to return without fail, and the party hurried off to the Grand Tetheala Bridge towards Meltokio, where Guinness and Rain had been taken. Okay. Yeah, so the long and short of that is Guinness and Rain have been captured because they're elves, which are considered an inferior being in this planet. And we're going to go rescue them. Damn it, I hope they're all right. Part of the Grand Tetheala Bridge is a drawbridge. If they raise the bridge on us, there will be nothing we can do. Movement speed reduction resulting from conversation in transit. Yes, Pressia is right. We've got to hurry. Okay, who do I have in my party? Okay, I still have a decent party. This is an extremely long bridge, by the way. Like, earlier I had thought that it was like one of those things where it's a sequence that repeats unless you do some pattern to like make the next area appear. But no, it's just a really long bridge that probably repeats the same handful of assets over and over again. Though I guess the water changes color, so you know you're further along. And there's like boss battle music, but I'm guessing we won't fight anything till we get to the very end. Oh no. That guy we just passed is the red light, green light guy. I got trapped in his mini game last time, and it was really hard to get out of. Okay, so there's Guinness and Rain. Oh, only the last segment is a drawbridge. What a weird drawbridge.
Damn! They're trying to cut us off! Come on! We'll have to jump it! Whoa, wait! Time out. Are you nuts? We'll die if we fall from here. And if we abandon them, they'll die too!
Let us continue our pursuit.
Man!
Whoops.
Undini, help!
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Safe landing due to an unknown force. No damage detected.
Phew, thought I was gonna die. Thanks, Sheena.
I'm sure glad I was able to summon her. Excuse me, but Professor Sage and Genus are...
That's right. We have to save them. Damn! They must have escaped. Give us back our friends!
Silence!
Demon Blake's here!
Infliction.
Side! Tis nothing!
Infliction.
No way! Tis nothing! Demon Blake's here! Tis nothing! Sonic Blake's here! Tis nothing!
Infliction.
Sonic Sword Blade! Tis nothing!
Infliction.
You have to say, well, it sucks for Colette that she lost her soul. Now that she's a full angel, she's much more powerful.
Sonic Sword Blade! You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Lloyd! Everyone!
You came to rescue us.
Of course! You're our friends!
But we're half-elves.
So, what's your point?
This whole time we'd been thinking that they were full elves, so I'm not really sure how significant that is.
Lloyd!
What about the Tetheala half of our group? Do you mind if we join up with you?
I'm from Mizuho. We're not exactly mainstream either. We're not that different.
To tell you the truth, I can't say I'm really kosher with this. Then again, people have always treated me differently, saying that I'm a descendant of angels. So in a way, we're a lot alike.
I just want to go home.
I see. All right then.
By the way, why is Sheena here?
I have orders from my chief. I'm supposed to observe your activities.
That's typical of Mizuho. They're trying to decide if they should side with the king or you guys.
So now we have two people keeping tabs on us.
But I'm not trying to do anything or get in your way or anything, so...
We know that already. You're an honest person, perhaps to a fault.
At this point, I'm okay with anything. Now we just need Sheena to form a pact with Volt, and we can get those Riards working.
Volt?
Sheena?
Nothing.
Then shouldn't we go get the Riards first? Either way, Volt's temple is on the other side of the Grand Tetheala Bridge. It'll be faster if we pick up the Riards, since the bridge is closed off right now.
Pick up? How are you planning on moving those things?
Just leave that to me. I prepared a secret weapon just in case something like this happened.
So the Riards are like interplanetary dragon robot motorcycle things, if that makes sense, which it doesn't, but that's what they're talking
What
about.
secret weapon?
It wouldn't be any fun if I spoiled the surprise. Now let's get going.
They used up all the energy for them, so now they want to get the Volt summon so they can recharge them, I guess.
We're gonna have to climb that mountain again.
Okay, cool. Now I have my regular party back. So, Rain and the Kid are really half-elves. What? You're going to discriminate against them too? I'm sure it sounds like that. You've got to understand, I've been educated this way since birth. Half-elves are stupid, savage, filthy creatures. Wow. You. Don't get mad. I'm just stating the common view. Well, I haven't been around them very long yet, but I can see they're good people, not any different from us. Good. Knowing that, but still being unable to shake the feeling, is what discrimination is all about, though. I did not go into this game expecting a commentary on the nature of discrimination.
All right, let's go.
Are you okay?
First Sonic, like Sonic Sword Ring.
Beautiful.
Ready? Barrier. Demon Light Spear. Sonic Sword. All right. All right, let's go.
Barrier.
So these are interesting enemies.
Are you okay?
Sonic Sword Ring.
Barrier.
Fierce Demon Fang. Sonic Light Spear. That was so easy.
Even though Zealous is a jerk, I like having him in my party. Having another swordsman is really useful. Like, my damage output is way better now.
Be careful, everyone.
Demon Light Spear. No.
Sharpness.
Tate. Tate. All right.
So monsters really started to appear. But the regeneration ritual wasn't complete, so what's going on? If it's not caused by the decline in mana, then it may be the work of Crucius. To try and hurt Colette? Can they do something like that? It's just conjecture. We can't say for certain. I think I already got the treasure that was over here.
This is gonna be cake.
Fierce Demon Fang.
Photon.
Demon Light Spear. Like that? That was so easy. Sonic Thrust. Like Light Spear. Tate.
That.
Sonic Sword Ring. Sonic Thrust.
Light. Photon. Was that a bit too much? Not much of a specimen.
Sonic Fierce Demon Fang. Sonic Light Spear.
Light. Photon.
That was just warming up.
Not much of a specimen.
Sonic sword ring! Demon light spear!
So that's the weakness.
Demon fang! Sonic!
Not even a contest.
So I feel like my current party is pretty good. I feel like I'm ripping through these enemies much more quickly than I was before.
Not much of a specimen.
Fierce demon ray! Demon light sword ring! Like that?
Photon!
Like that? Sonic sword ring!
Are you okay? First aid!
Scientific! Sonic thrust! Sonic sword ring! All right.
Yeah, I really like that my characters that are not active in the party still gain XP, learn skills, all that sort of stuff.
This is gonna be cake.
Makes things so much easier.
Light! Photon!
So that's the weakness.
Like
Negative futile!
all right.
So this mountain feels so much taller when it's crawling with enemies.
Hey, Zelos, how are we going to cure him?
Oh, I'll show you. Come over here for a sec.
You've walked right into my trap, fools.
Wow.
He just called you a fool.
Oh, I thought he set us up.
Zelos is clumsy.
Ah, I'm so sad now.
What a terrible line read.
Retrieve the Riards. Yes, sir.
So these are the
This time
renegades.
you're mine, Lloyd. Damn!
What the?
Oh, Lord Ewan, what brings you to this place?
She reminds me of the Great
I
Fairy
think
in
I've seen
Zelda.
that lady somewhere before.
I should ask you the same, Pronema. The role of you Desians is to wreak havoc upon the declining world.
I have come here on Lord Yggdrasil's order to retrieve Colette. Please turn her over to me.
Fine. But in exchange for handing over the Chosen, I'm taking custody of Lloyd. I trust you have no objections.
I've received no orders in regards to him, so please do as you wish, my lord.
Colette, don't go!
A futile effort. Your words cannot reach a Chosen who has lost her soul. What is this? Why is there such a crude key crest upon the Crucius crystal? How pathetic. I shall remove this ugly thing at once.
No!
Oh. Look at that. She momentarily regained her soul.
This is a birthday present that Lloyd gave me.
Colette spoke.
Colette, are you back to normal?
What? Why is everyone inside that thing?
That was easy.
Impossible. There's no way that pitiful key crest could restrain the Crucius Crystal.
Wow. Not bad, Lloyd.
How could this happen? Still, in the end, it is but a worthless bauble. It shan't last long. Now, come with me.
Let me go!
Huh.
Whoops.
She conveniently tripped over the force field generator thing.
Oh no! I broke it!
All right. Good job, my little Colette. I think I'm falling in love.
Now that's our Colette!
Some things never change.
That brought back some painful memories.
Colette!
Lloyd! Lloyd, thank you for the present. I was so happy. I was really happy. But there wasn't anything I could do at the time.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Behind you! You impudent! Prepare to die! You will pay for making a fool of me.
I still don't even know what her deal is.
Honor us with the splendor of thy song. I can't
Sonic Light Spear!
ask it.
Here we go!
Honor us with the splendor of Ray Thrust.
Demon Fang! Fierce Demon Fang! Tate! Sonic Sword Ring! Ready for this?
Honor us with
First
the splendor
aid.
of thy song. Holy song!
I...
Take this! Help is
Ready
on
for
the way.
this? Sword Ring!
Nurse!
First aid! Love ya.
Oh, Holy One, cast thy purifying light upon this corrupt soul.
Ready for this? First aid!
I'm so glad I had AoE healing now. And I'm still entertained by the fact that it's a bunch of actual nurses running around healing my party.
Sorry.
Wonder how she's doing on HP.
Ready?
Ready for this?
Oh, I've barely made a dent here. Jeez.
Honor us with the splendor of thy song. Holy song!
Ready for this? First aid!
Don't get in my way! Item!
Man, I don't know what happened to Rain, but she dropped real fast.
You okay? Ready for this? First aid!
Ready?
Nurse!
I'm sorry.
No!
Oh man.
Ready for this? First aid!
Take this!
Bring back this soul from the force field!
Well, I guess I have to revive him with items.
This takes concentration.
There we go.
Purgatory! Resurrection!
Ready for this?
Take this!
First aid! What?
Alright, let's bring back Rain.
Fool! You okay?
Take this!
Give him a Lange gel to,
You okay?
Help is on the way! Nurse!
Right!
Ready for this?
and another one for... Geez, pretty much everyone needs something right now.
First aid!
Oof.
For thy blessing.
Ready for this?
Splendor of thy song.
First aid!
Holy song!
What a sorry way to go.
Help.
Thankfully, I stocked up on healing items before this.
Don't get hurt. Take this.
Boom!
Force field.
Ready for this?
I beg of you,
First aid.
feel thy glory.
Take this.
Angel feathers.
Boom!
Go ahead and hit Lloyd with another melange jar.
First aid!
Oh, come on.
Love ya.
Take this.
Alright. Well, we're hanging in there, just barely.
Love me now, huh? Ready for this? First aid!
Ready? Stay away. Nurse. Ready?
Love ya. This takes concentration, you know.
I wasn't strong enough.
Wonder why the nurse healed everybody except Lloyd.
Guardian!
Let's bring back Lloyd.
You okay?
Ready?
Careless. First aid!
Ready?
Nurse! Boom!
You ain't getting up, are ya?
First aid!
You okay?
Ready for this? First aid!
Ready?
Okay.
Nurse.
Love ya.
Take this. Dark spear.
Guardian! Ready for this? First aid!
Take this.
Are you okay?
Boom!
First aid.
Take
Sonic
this.
thrust!
Are you okay?
Boom!
First aid.
Here we go!
Ray thrust.
Demon Fang! Fierce Demon Fang!
Did I get it? Nope.
Are you okay? First aid. Ray thrust.
Take this.
She's got to be close at this point.
First
Demon
aid.
Fang!
Take this.
Boom!
Okay, let's bring back Lloyd once again. I'm guessing I must be a little under-leveled right now.
Don't get in my way.
How could you do that? You ain't getting up, are ya?
First aid!
Yeah, because I'm using my full stock of life bottles.
You okay?
But she's got to be close now. Let's use another magic lens. Oh, there we go.
Lord, you You picked the wrong guy to mess with. This is the perfect opportunity. Ewan, I'm going to settle our score right now. Kratos!
I thought Ewan and Kratos were enemies.
What are you doing here?
Leave, Ewan. Lord Yggdrasil has summoned you.
Are you taking the Chosen?
No, we shall leave her for now. It's the toxicosis.
I see. Lloyd, our battle will have to wait.
He's an angel too?
Damn it, Ewan! Wait!
What are you doing?
What?
Why have you come all the way here to Tethe Ala?
I'm here to save Colette.
What good will saving the Chosen do? The relation of the two worlds vying for each other's mana will not change. Their positions have merely been reversed by the regeneration ritual.
Has Tetheala begun to decline?
The Tower of Salvation can still be seen from this world as well. As long as that exists here, it means that this world is still flourishing.
Hey, Flame Saber, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, I would say Lloyd's voice sounds fairly familiar. A lot of the voices in this do. Is he played by a well-known actor?
Although in the event that the Chosen becomes Martel's vessel, Tetheala will surely bid farewell to its era of prosperity.
Damn it. Isn't there anything that can be done? Yggdrasil's the one that built this twisted world.
Oh, Robin from Teen Titans. That makes a lot of sense. So who plays Kratos in this? Because he's the one that sounds the most familiar to me.
Lord Yggdrasil does not consider it twisted. If you want to do something about it, use your own head. I thought you weren't going to make any more mistakes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Liquid from Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Actually, I'm not that familiar with He-Man. I mean, I know what it is, but I wouldn't recognize the voices.
This stupid system of two worlds stealing mana from each other. I swear I'll change it.
Well, do your best.
I remember. That Pronema was the one on the projector at the Asgard Ranch.
That's right.
That means she's a Desian.
I'm having a hard time keeping track of all these characters.
Now that Kratos came to interfere and all, it looks like the Desians and Crucius are really the same organization.
It would appear that Ewan is connected to Crucius as well.
This is all so confusing. In other words, they're all our enemies, right?
Yes. That means we must be careful of everyone, including the renegades.
Colette, is everything else back to normal? Besides your voice, can you feel things and such?
Yep, I think I'm okay. Thanks, everyone. And I'm sorry I made all of you worry so much.
But yeah, in general, this game has like a late 90s anime dub kind of sound to it. Which I know some people aren't into, but I kind of like it.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm hungry for the first time in a long while.
That's great.
It's also like decidedly video gamey in the voice acting style, which is something you don't hear that much anymore.
It looks like I still have wings, though.
Oh. Just like I thought. Colette is definitely cuter when she smiles.
Let's see, you're... Zelos?
Man, Flame Saber, dropping all that knowledge. Genesis, Tails, and Sonic Boom, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on, let me read through all of Flame Saber's knowledge here. Genesis, Tails, and Sonic Boom. Colette is Shiki in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Rain is Kurenai from Naruto. Sheena is Black Cat from Spider-Man the 90s. And Naomi from Metal Gear Solid. Zealous is Adele from Disgaea 2. Pressia is Bubbles from Powerpuff. And Raven from Teen Titans. Yggdrasil is Titus from Final Fantasy X. Wow.
Oh!
This is kind of an
remember my
all-star
name.
cast.
You Chosen have to stick together, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Now what shall we do? Since Colette has regained her soul, there's no need for us to head immediately back to Silverant, but...
We know what we have to do. We're going to search for a way to save both worlds in order to prevent any more Chosen like Colette.
I agree with Lloyd. I promised Sheena too.
Colette.
What about Presea? It's not fair to keep dragging her around like this.
I have to say, I've only ever watched Naruto in Japanese, so I'm not as familiar with what the English voices sound like.
I want to go home.
So I haven't watched Naruto in a really long time.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to bring Presea to that Kate chick.
Zealous.
Unfortunately, I doubt we can use the Grand Tetheala Bridge anymore.
I have contacts in Meltokio. Let's ask them for help.
But we're wanted traitors. Can we even get into Meltokio?
Leave that to me. I know Meltokio like the back of my hand.
All right, we're counting on you, Zealous.
You got it. You can always count on me. Now, my honeys, we're off to Meltokio.
Zealous must be in something else that I know too, because I haven't played Disgaea, but I still recognize the voice.
Colette,
What's wrong, Lloyd?
welcome back.
I'm glad to be back.
All right, back down the mountain we go. Oh, really? Isn't seen much. Guess he just has a common-sounding voice or something. But yeah, all my experience watching Naruto was pirated discs that were passed around when I was in high school of the sub. Feeling looking at myself from just a short while ago. Yeah, one soulless husk to another.
Let's go all out. Ready for this? First aid.
Nurse!
Love ya. Ready for this? First aid.
Oh, he's in Tales of Legendia. This is the only Tales game I've ever played so far, so I'm kind of figuring stuff out as I go here.
Great!
Heavy tiger blade. All right.
Not much of a specimen.
And in case it wasn't obvious, this is also a blind playthrough, so you may see me fumbling around a little bit trying to figure out what to do.
Angel feathers!
On this channel, I pretty much exclusively do blind playthroughs. I tend not to replay games, especially RPGs. Usually if I'm going to replay something, it's something short.
I was just warming up.
Tales of Symphonia is an awesome, underrated game. I really feel that it's underrated. So a couple of people have asked me why I decided to start with this one, and I actually kind of put it out there on Discord, in one of the Discord groups I was in, that has a good number of Tales fans. Like, which one should I start with? And people were very polarized, like opinion was very divided on any given Tales game. Like, for every one that, like, some people said, oh, I love that one, that's the best one to play, there were another handful of people that said, oh, that's the worst one. However, Tales of Symphonia, while some people said it was good and some people said it was mediocre, nobody hated it, and most people agreed it was like an approachable start. Another cutscene, here we go. Zealous, you hate half-elves, right? I don't like them anyway. Then why are you coming along on our journey? Well, in the end, we're of the same lot, really. What do you mean? No one wanted us to be born. Huh. .
This is gonna be a piece of cake. Sonic Light Spear.
Because it's my understanding that Tales is kind of like the number 3 JRPG series after Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest.
Pretty good, right?
But I kind of figured that like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei would be number 3, but apparently it's Tales in terms of popularity. I remember when this game came out on GameCube back in the day, it was a big deal because the GameCube didn't have a good selection of RPGs at the time. Like it was kind of this or Baten Kaitos were kind of the 2 big ones I remember.
Field barrier. Sonic thrust. Side tempest. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, there's Star Ocean too. Though Star Ocean, I feel like they don't really, they've kind of put that on hiatus, I think. Like there's the mobile game, which I tried and didn't like that much. But I feel like there's a new Tales game like every other year. Like they just kind of crank them out somehow. Or maybe it just seems that way because they're remaking a lot of them. Like this is the Windows version of the original game. So it's kind of a remake or a remaster in itself.
Sonic sword ring. Sonic light spear. Photon. Oh, over already?
I keep entering these battles underleveled, and at the same time I'm still skipping battles on the overworld. I never learn. Chosen One, I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to pass. While it pains me terribly to say this, you and your companions are currently wanted. Thanks for the heads up, guard. What now? You said to leave it to you. Now, just hang on. I told you. Leave it to me. For my cute honeys, I'll show you a special entrance. Follow me. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Oh yeah, I have a Switch. So I'll probably get that at some point, though it'll take me a while to beat this one first. Is Tales of Vesperia your favorite one, Flamesaber? Whoa, what is this place? This looks like a sewer to me. The underground sewer. Wastewater from the city flows out from here. This is a pretty good way of sneaking in. Well, Miltokyo's gate closes at night, so I use this a lot to get back home. Why don't you go home until night? If you'd like me to show you, I'll be happy to educate you tonight. Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that. It was just a joke. Don't get jealous now, Sheena. You've got to be kidding me. Why is Sheena upset? You'll understand when you're older. Oh gosh. Enemy presence detected. There is danger. Oh, Fantasia is one of the early ones. And Symphonia. Okay, good then. Sounds like I picked a good one. Yeah, let's be careful as we go. If I remember right, is Fantasia like a Super Nintendo game, maybe?
Not much of a specimen.
So I know some people that played Fantasia like as a fan translation back in the day.
Demon light spear.
I beg of you to reveal thy glory.
Are you okay?
Angel feathers.
Okay. Sonic
Are you okay?
Like that? Sonic light spear. Oh yeah.
Great thrust.
Ah, it's also on Game Boy Advance.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Sharp angel feathers!
I was just warming up.
So I don't yet know what all these little squares do. Ah, okay. It's going to be another wizard ring-based
This is
puzzle.
gonna be a piece of cake.
Okay, I gotta start equipping my guys with some poison charms here. These snakes are gonna wreck me.
This takes concentration.
Ready for this?
This takes concentration.
Are you okay? First aid!
Like that?
Are you okay? First aid!
So I think Fantasia is an early enough game in the series where it doesn't use this fighting game style battle system.
Sonic thrust.
Again, I'm basing this off, I want to say, people playing the like fan-translated, emulated Super Nintendo game that I knew. Though I haven't played it myself. Okay. I know somebody has a poison healing skill. So recover. Can you cook outside of, like, it sometimes prompts you at the end of battle? Like, I don't think I can make him cook, like, right this second, can I? Yeah, let's go ahead and equip some poison charms. Yeah, I still haven't really figured out the whole cooking thing. I'm kind of bad about that when I'm streaming a game. I tend to kind of gloss over some of the tutorial stuff without realizing it. Poison charm for you. And I have 2 poison charms, I believe. And a poison charm for Lloyd. There we go. What? We got a ring that shrinks us? But we can't do anything like this. Oh, I see. Now I can do this and that without anyone finding out it's me. Oh boy. Oh brother. How can he be thinking about something like that? But how do we get back to normal? Now that you mention it, this panel appears that stepping on these panels will restore us to our original size. Interesting. Okay, so I can't walk across that in my large size. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, we're in this form, we can even walk on spider webs. And then we can grow back up. I'm assuming getting in combat when small is a bad idea.
Don't let up.
Are you okay? First aid! Great! Ring whirlwind!
Sonic thrust.
Sorry.
Like that.
Sorry. Great thrust!
Oh yeah, I know who Gordon Ramsay is. That's the cooking show guy. The guy's like really mean to the people. I say I don't watch a lot of those kind of shows, but I'm familiar with who that is.
I was just warming up.
Oh, I keep forgetting to even click the cook button. Like, I see it as soon as I've already, like, skipped ahead of the battle.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
No power! Heavy tiger! Sonic thrust! Take! Sonic sword wave! Like that!
Are you okay?
Side tempest! No way!
Item!
Fierce demon fang! No! All right.
Spot on correct. Eating raw food is a big liability. Ah, I forgot to hit that cook button again, even though we're talking about food. Huh? This door is locked. Zealous, didn't you say you knew this route well? Huh, that's weird. It was never closed when I came through here. Someone may have expected us to come this way. What? Then we can't go this way. Let's try to think of a way to open the door. Yeah, I'm sure I'll manage something. Oh, that was a treasure chest. I thought it was a box I'd have to push around for puzzle-solving purposes. Okay, so I can shrink, walk across these. But I don't have any way of crossing. Little tiny Lloyd is kind of funny. And he walks so robotically. Yeah, I must need something. So far, my characters don't eat any raw food, though. Well, other than whatever's in their sandwiches. So far, I only have sandwich and fried rice, because I guess I've been missing the Wonder Chef a couple of times. It looks like it does something, but it's just a wall panel. Huh? What's this? Wow, that's a huge machine. Oh, that's a trash compactor. Trash compactor? I like how they're mesmerized by things like this. Meltokyo's incombustible trash is thrown away through a hole called a dust chute and collected here. The collected trash is compacted by this machine into blocks. But after it's converted into blocks for easy transport, they're taken into a large garbage processing facility. Wonder if we can use it for something. And now I'll get some blocks to push. Okay, so I'll push the first one off. This over here. kind of hard to see how it lines up. Huh, is that the wrong spot? I'll try the one just above it too and see what that does. Oh, there's a little hole in the wall back there, too. Okay, so I can push 2 down through these holes, and that should fill in the other bridge. But yeah, I have to say, there's a lot of block pushing puzzles in this game. Definitely a sign of the time period that it came out. Okay, now I'll drop one in the hole next to it, and we should have our 2 complete little person bridges. Okay, so we're all set on bridges. But before I forget, let's see what's in that hole behind the machine over here. Cool, a great axe was found. I'm assuming this is a really bad idea.
Are you okay? Honor us, splendor of thy song. Holy song!
I like these giant rats. Really, they're regular size and I'm tiny, but I like that they changed the scale here. That's kind of cool. I was thinking they were just gonna like one-shot me though.
Demon fan. Heavy tiger blade. Demon
Sorry, rats. Yay, I successfully prepared fried rice. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do in here. Well, I can go ahead and equip Pressia with her axe that we stole from rats. Whoa, her attack power is 574. I wonder if that makes her easily my most powerful character. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I gotta drop Zealous from my party. I didn't realize how weak he is compared to the other folks. Sorry, dude, you're getting replaced with Robot Girl. And now we return to normal size. And make use of some of those bridges we just made.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Are you okay?
Okay.
No! I can't concentrate. Are you okay? Don't get in my way. Item! Are you okay? Sorry.
Fierce demon thing!
Devastation! Hammer! Are you okay? Thanks!
Sonic sword ring!
Good job, everyone!
Oh, I forgot to cook again. Everyone's doing alright though. Just need to swap around. There we go. Alright, time to see what each of these machines do. Oh, guess I can't do that yet. That or I need to push another box down on top of it. But let's see what the other one does first. Alright, that opens one door. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way, Flamesaber. I really appreciate that. And I got another follow notification as well from someone else that it scrolled by too quick for me to read. But thanks to you too. Oh, interesting. I can't summon more blocks even if I want to. Can I jump off here on purpose? No. Well, let's see what's behind the blue door at least. Yeah, it's weird that that block is misaligned. Oh well. We'll press on for now. Maybe it'll make sense later. Okay, this is a bigger dungeon than I expected. Breastplate. I'm guessing that's for Colette? Oh, alright. Hopefully whoever the boss of this dungeon is will be a little easier because I'm pretty low on my healing items. I kind of blew through them really fast in that last boss battle. Okay, over there is some kind of switch. I'm assuming there's a switch to slide that bridge along.
Are you okay? Devastation. Sorry.
Barrier.
pretty good, right?
Yay, fried rice. Oh, now we're going to sail over to the other place and hit the other button. I'm guessing. Yep. Hey there, Pixel Pockets. Hope you're having a nice evening. Get in the box, Lloyd. Oh, he jumped over the box. Huh. A few streams ago, we were sailing around in bathtubs. Now we're sailing around in boxes. Let's see, the red door is way up at the top of the dungeon, if I remember right. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good one there. Obviously, I've had a really chaotic day, so I'm just kind of now, like, relaxing finally, you know? Let's see. So clearly I have to drop boxes down there to do something. Is the machine not on? Oh, there we go. Oh, I bet I know what I have to do. I have to push this box all the way along, switching between little form and big form. And then I eventually take the box to somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I need it all the way over here? I may have to go down, look around, and figure out where the box is needed, and then do this part. So I'll head back down through the blue door and get a better feel for the ground level of this dungeon, because there's that gate right there. This I'm sure is locked. Don't think I'd get anything by pushing the box down into the cage. Aha, here we go. So I gotta drop the box down up here, push it down through this gap, and then where does it go from there? Oh, and that completes the little pathway down there. Okay. I think I got it. But let's go steal some stuff from mice first. Oh, an X-Gem. And no mice guarding it. That is a surprise. Okay, but ultimately my goal is to get to that yellow switch over there.
50% output should be sufficient.
No way! Ready? Barrier!
Oh, since you're there in the chat, Pixel Pockets, I have to say I listened to your most recent episode of your podcast, so I got to hear the part where you got mad, as you put it. I should have known it would have to do about Steam's inconsistent policies.
I was just warming up.
Yay, fried rice.
Here comes more of them.
No way!
Devastate has that purifying light upon these corrupt souls. Judgment. All hell. Sharpness. All hell. Barrier.
No! Sonic sword ring!
All hell. Sharp beast. Hell hammer. That was easy.
Yeah, I mean, double standards are always frustrating in any kind of situation, really. So I totally understand. For folks listening to this that aren't aware of what we're talking about, it's Steam's policies on what is and is not allowed on their shop are very vague and not enforced uniformly. So you might have, let's say, they say that they don't want certain adult content, and you'll have a game like The Witcher that might be full of adult content, and that's okay, but then you'll have some other indie game or something where it'll be censored, and it kind of doesn't make sense. Oh boy. Hey, Weeble and crew. Thanks for dropping in, everybody. Ah, did I do something dumb? I know I have to coax this box along. Okay, now I can shrink, walk around, grow again, push the box. But then how do I get to the other side? So now I have the box on the corner, but I have no way of getting around to it. My brain is not firing on all cylinders. Oh, is that a custom-made emote? That's pretty cool. Hey there, Kakala-Cola. I apologize, by the way, if I struggle with the pronunciation of anybody's name, by the way. Feel free to correct me, by the way. If I push this down, I'm sure it shatters like glass immediately. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to do that. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time... Oh, thanks so much, Sir HC, man. Actually, since so many of y'all are here, I reached affiliate status this morning. However, I just haven't filled out the paperwork and whatnot to actually like activate the affiliate status. It comes with some stipulations that I'm gonna have to work with. But yeah, you get a lot of y'all in the chat now were just what I needed to push me over the edge. So I want to give you guys such a big thank you. It was really awesome, y'all pulling in there for me. Okay, let's head down, cross the bridge. Ah, thanks, Hungry. Yeah, the one thing I'm going to have to work with is I have a couple of followers that are in regions that Twitch doesn't work very well. So I've been using Restream.io to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Like, for some reason, Australia and Minnesota both don't get good Twitch signal. So I've been restreaming so that those folks could watch me on YouTube if they want. But when you're an affiliate, you're not allowed to copy your stream between two places at once. And I didn't know that, so I'm going to have to figure something out with that before I can actually activate the whole affiliate thing. But I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll probably have to set up my channel so that it like, because you have a 24-hour exclusivity. I'm sorry, I'm talking about like legal stipulations here on the stream. It's probably not that interesting. But there's a, when you're an affiliate, also I'm one of the few people that reads the terms and conditions, I guess. But like, when you're an affiliate, Twitch gets exclusivity to your broadcast for 24 hours. So I would have to somehow set it up on a delay such that YouTube wouldn't get it till the next day. I'm not sure I'm going to make that work yet, but I haven't really had the time to mess with it. So what were you streaming, by the way, Weeble? Before y'all came in here. I saw that it said retro, but I wasn't sure specifically what you're playing. There's the one that cures poison. Old Game Gear games. So if you'd rather not say, it's fine, but I'm wondering, like, with a Game Gear, are you able to stream that from the original hardware, or do you have to run an emulator? I can't see where I'm going. Let's scroll back up. Oh, can I walk through the bars as a little guy? Oh, yeah, I can. Granted, if I grow inside the bars, can I just trap myself? That's dumb. Let's do it. Ah, now I can open this. What does that do for me? Power Rangers the movie on Game Gear. Huh. That would be funny to get my head stuck between the bars. Okay. So I'm pretty much running on Mountain Dew right now, so my puzzle-solving brain is not at its best. So I'm going to be probably fumbling around with this for a little while. So now I have to climb back up, push another block down somewhere, and then I can work around to get... Wait, what? I don't understand why I just triggered that. Is there like a hidden button on the floor? Ah. Oh, so I have to drop a box down inside the cage. That makes sense. Okay.
A large group.
Ah, no way! Fierce demon ray!
Ready?
I feel kind of bad beating up all these like cute little mice and stuff.
Ah, no pat, pat, pat! Pat, pat, pat!
Holy song!
Running sword ray!
Infliction! Punishment! Great thrust!
Oh, I didn't see you're playing the game on a Retron. That's one of those like consoles that can play like a variety of cartridges, right?
I was just warming up.
And come to think of it, with a Game Gear, I guess you would want to play that on some kind of console rather than on the actual handheld itself, just so you don't go through like a whole case of batteries in a single session. At least I remember that thing eating batteries like crazy. But I never had one myself, so I didn't really get to experience it firsthand. So is it like your game, you said it's all scratched up, so is it your Game Gear from childhood? Wait, a new spider web just spontaneously appeared? There wasn't a web over there before. Well, it's awesome that you still have it and it still works. And yeah, Retron kind of sounds like a cool thing to have. I know a lot of my old consoles, they just don't work reliably anymore. Like, I don't know how Hungry does it with all original hardware, where she doesn't spend half of her stream like blowing on cartridges and like pressing the cartridge down. I remember as a kid, my cartridge slot got misaligned, and I had appropriately a Mario figurine that was the exact right size that I could cram inside the cartridge slot to force the cartridge down a little bit more and get it aligned again. Sexy Spider-Man. I kind of want to know what that's all about. So I have a device kind of like a Retron, but I think it's much older, called a Messiah NEX. And it's cool because it looks like an NES, but smaller. It actually looks almost exactly like a NES Classic. And it plays NES games and Super Famicom games much better than the original, much more reliably than my original system did. But I haven't like taken it out and used it in a long time. And it has the right inputs for the original controllers, which is nice too. However, now some of my cartridges have become corroded and having to fix them is a pain. And I'm also getting to the point where all my Super Nintendo cartridges have their little button battery has died, so I'm gonna have to like take them apart and fix them. Like my Kirby Superstar save data doesn't last anymore. I have to like start from scratch every time I turn the system off because the little battery is dead. But yeah, the NEX is a pretty cool thing. I'm glad I got it. The joys of real software. But yeah, I have to admit, I've gotten pretty lazy. I mostly emulate now. Though generally my rule is I try to only emulate games that I own the cartridge for, or... I don't know, like, if there's a legal way to acquire a game, I totally believe that people should do that, you know? Like, I'm a big proponent of that. However, sometimes it's just not practical or feasible. Okay, so somehow I have to press this box down in there. Can I push it straight through the door, maybe? Let's see, will it fall apart if I just push it down there? Because I don't see a spot where I can push it straight into the cage. Okay, there we go. But I'm also going to have to take another box. Oh, but I won't be able to round this corner, so I must have to do something else to trigger the next spider web to appear. I won't be able to round this corner with the box. It kind of forces you to solve the puzzle in a specific sequence, it seems. All right, Weeble. Thank you so much for dropping in and for the raid. That's awesome. Have a good evening with your wife. So I can now go around to that bridge.
This is ridiculous.
No way!
Yeah, that is a lot of little rats.
Revealed by very angel feathers. No.
Sonic Sword Blade!
Are you okay?
Recover!
Devastation.
Are you? Don't get in my way. Are you? Don't get in my way.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
First
My
aid.
legendary heroes here. Slayer of sewer rats.
Are you okay? Don't get in my way.
Like that?
Are you okay?
First aid. No.
So since I'm pretty sure I have some Ease fans in the chat, this past Steam sale I picked up yet another Ease game, so that'll be coming down the pike
The enemy has been defeated.
later in my queue for streams. But I actually told myself I would not buy any new Ease games until I played a Tales game, because I'm kind of on a mission to play at least a little bit of every major JRPG series. However, I am on kind of a mission to play every Ys and every Final Fantasy. So my next Ys game will be Ys Memories of Celceta, I think it's pronounced, so which is Ys 4. And it has a completely different like engine and battle system and all that from any of the other ones I've played, so it'll be interesting to try.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Where am I starting in the Final Fantasy series? So like I'm not doing like a whole every single Final Fantasy playthrough. It's more just like a life goal, as silly as that sounds, to play every Final Fantasy. So I played 7 and 5 when I was a kid, and then kind of worked my way outward from there. So at this point I've played 4 through 12, or 3 through 12 rather. So I have to pick up 1, 13, and 15 now, and 14. Though that's an MMO, so you can't really beat that. I'll probably try 14 just to experience it, but that's kind of like not a main part of my project. So the next Final Fantasy I have in the queue is... okay. So I can't get across here. So I have to go push the next box down. Yeah, between Final Fantasy and Ys, I have my work cut out for me. 13 is the next one in the queue. I'm pretty interested to play it because I know how polarizing it is. A lot of people don't like it, but it has a handful of like really hardcore fans. Oh, you love the art in this game? Sorry, HC man. Yeah, I really like it too. It's like... this, I guess it was originally a GameCube game, so that cel-shaded style was really popular. And then, since this is the PC version, they kind of smoothed it out and cleaned it up, and it came out pretty nice, I think. Oh, you know a girl who is a hardcore fan of Lightning. Yeah, people love like the people that like Final Fantasy 13 love Lightning. I want to say Square Enix and Louis Vuitton did a collaboration of like very high-end like Lightning-themed handbags and purses and clothing and whatnot. And it was surprisingly popular because I remember seeing that and thinking like, is there a big market for super high-end fashion items based on a Final Fantasy character? But apparently there was. But yeah, while I personally like didn't get the whole fashion Square collaboration kind of thing, it was sort of cool to see like video game culture kind of being taken seriously from a like, I don't know how to put it, but that like there's something like weirdly validating about a company like Louis Vuitton making Final Fantasy stuff. I don't know. And it kind of was, I guess, a signifier of the, like, maturation of the fan base, too. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, due to all that stuff around Final Fantasy 13, I'm definitely interested in playing it. I'm not sure if I'll play it on stream. Sometimes really like plot intensive games I find kind of hard to play on stream. Even this is like kind of borderline, and then it has so many cutscenes and so much dialogue and stuff, and like as a streamer I'm not always sure what to do during those parts. Unvoiced cutscenes I can kind of just voice the characters myself, but otherwise like with voiced cutscenes I'm kind of just sitting here and we're all watching a movie together, and I guess that has its appeal too. All right, Kakala Cola. Have a good night, and a big thanks for tuning in. Okay, and now I can run around again, push that down, and complete the bridge. I have to say, this is a very involved puzzle. And I find that kind of interesting, because a lot of the time, like, yeah, Zelda has puzzles, but for the most part, if you consider Zelda an RPG, but for the most part, JRPGs, puzzles are just like flipping switches and such. But some of these ones with the box pushing and moving mirrors around are pretty involved for this kind of game, I think. I kind of like it, though. It just sort of took a little getting used to. Okay. Now I can come up here. Line the box up at this gap, then complete the bridge to the yellow switch. Then I can cross the other bridge, go through the door, and that should finish off this dungeon. Alright, bridge complete.
One fight after another.
No way!
I haven't really been paying that much attention to how much XP I've been earning.
Are you okay?
But I'm hoping fighting all these little rats and stuff is getting me closer to the level I need to be for the next boss, since I kind of got by the skin of my teeth on the last one, and ended up burning through all my healing items that I've yet to get an opportunity to replenish.
You picked the wrong guy to...
Oh, okay, yeah, I've leveled up a couple of times. And there we go, the long puzzle solving sequence is finally done. Oh, you're so small you can't go up the stairs. That's kind of funny.
This is gonna be a piece of cake. Be ready?
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Thanks. Sorry. Great. How's that?
So I'll probably be playing Tales of Symphonia for a while. Like, this will probably be my main streaming game for possibly a couple of weeks. However, I think once I beat this, before I jump into another RPG, I'm going to try to break it up with maybe a 2D platformer or something like that. Something a little shorter and snappier. As much as I love RPGs. But I've kind of gotten on a roll with playing this one consistently on stream, so I'll probably stream the majority of the gameplay. Originally, I was going to play this both off and on stream. But it's worked out as a streaming game better than I expected. Okay, let's go up to the door. Now, if the pattern persists, I'm guessing there's going to be a boss in the next room. I'm going to heal everybody up, just in case. Jeez, I only have one life bottle left, so if there's a boss in the other room, it could be tough. But go ahead and heal everybody up. That'll do it. Nope, just more dungeon. Nice.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
No way!
Ready? Stay barrier. Whoops.
Are you okay?
Sonic sword ring. This bag of beach reveal thy glory. Devastation. Angel feathers. Beast.
Sonic now! Sharpness!
Infliction.
Beautiful!
This bag of beach reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
All right!
This is ridiculous.
No way!
Ready?
I like how Rain kind of acknowledges how ridiculous it is that we're just fighting wave after wave of rats.
Infliction.
Sonic sword ring! Like that?
Are you okay?
Heavy tiger ring!
Are you okay?
Ring whirlwind.
Sonic
Devastation.
sword ring!
Hammer.
Heavy tiger ring!
This bag of beach reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
This one rat is a persistent one. There we go.
Pretty good, right?
Can I kind of sneak around on the side? No. Oh, there's a mouse hole over there. Okay,
One
that's where I'm
fight
going.
after another. Are you okay?
First aid. I'm dizzy. Devastation.
I'll help.
I'd say sewer sections in RPGs are often kind of a slog.
Don't get in my way. I'll help. Barrier.
Though I actually kind of like the sewer section in East 2.
Infliction.
Oh, thanks a lot, Sir HC, man. I appreciate that, and have a good evening.
Persea, no one can stand.
Okay, let's drop down into this mouse hole. Thunderbolt was found. Oh no. Oh, we get to fight a giant rat. I really appreciate that the game keeps track of when you're little and big, and it scales the enemies appropriately. Thankfully, it only gives you 2 rats to fight, rather than a mob of like 6, like it does when you're large. Because that would get ugly quickly. Okay, so what is this Thunderbolt thing I just got? Is it a weapon or is it an item? Okay, it's just a weapon for Guinness. He's not in my party, but I might as well equip him anyway. Oh, can I slide down the broken bridge segment?
Don't worry, leave it to me. Beast! Impossible!
No way!
Are you okay?
I have to say, the enemies respawn really fast in here.
Oh, Holy One, ready? I purify light upon these corrupt souls. Judgment!
All right.
Yay, fried rice. No, I can't slide down this segment. Being small doesn't help me. I'm missing something in here. I'm going to pause for a second as I look this up. Just so I don't wander around aimlessly for too long. So bear with me in just a sec here. Let's see. I'm probably missing something obvious. Let's see. Sewers, memory gem, great axe, spring. Hold on, still reading through. Apparently there's another hole in the wall I can go through that I just didn't see. Can't go under there. Yeah, I'm not following what's going on here. So Head downstairs after passing the 3 blue pads on the ground. Look at the wall to your right for a hole. Turn small and go inside. Then continue and there's another... Oh, okay. Is there more to do in here? No. I'm walking so slowly from a giant rat.
This is ridiculous.
No way! Heavy tiger blade!
Ready? Don't get in my way.
Sorry.
Ready?
Race
Feel
satellite.
barrier.
Sonic
Devastation.
Like
Sorry.
that.
Beat.
Heavy tiger blade! Okay.
Hammer.
Tate! Like that.
Race
Sonic sword blade! No side tempest!
Punishment. Beast.
Like that.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be leveled up after all this wandering around.
Sonic sword blade!
I'll help. Barrier.
Race thrust.
Tate! Tate! All right.
Okay, what am I missing? I wonder if there's something I can do to repair the bridge. Yeah, according to the guide, there's another hole in the wall, and I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, hold on. Gotta do a little bit more research. Tales of Symphonia. Mel Tokyo Sewers. Oh. I never would have figured this out. It's a perspective problem. That right there is a little tiny bridge that I could not see. Yeah, some of these older 3D games, man, they really get me. Oh, steal this card of lightning from the giant mouse. And now we can get back on our way.
What's going on?
I sense danger.
We've been waiting for you, travelers from Silverhunt. The Pope promised to lighten our sentences if we got rid of you.
The Pope just lets people out of prison to come beat me up?
We've got nothing personal against you, but we need you to die.
Well, at least it's nothing personal.
Be careful, everyone.
Ready? Barrier.
Easy. Easy.
Are you okay?
Easy.
These guys each have barcodes tattooed on the sides of their head.
Don't get in my way. Are you okay?
Sorry.
Alright, there's one down.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Devastation.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Oh man, who the heck is this guy?
Don't move. If you move, the Chosen dies. Understand?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think you can get away with doing something like this to the Chosen?
One who plots the destruction of the world can no longer be deemed Chosen.
Oh. Hey, Lloyd. If you abandon me here, I swear I'll come back to haunt you.
Okay.
I just had a sudden violent urge to abandon you. Whew.
Look at him hugging on Lloyd back there. I like the look on Lloyd's face.
You're... Retreat for now.
Damn, these guys are too strong.
Looks like it's over for now.
Thank goodness everyone's okay.
Oh man.
Let's begin the research.
Todd, it's not working.
Are you okay?
First
Thanks.
aid.
Side tempest.
Are you okay?
Sonic
First aid.
Todd, here we go.
Ready?
First aid. I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers. No. Sorry.
You love the outfits of the characters in my party or just in general?
No way.
Can I straight up run from this battle? These mimics are just not worth it. But yeah, that one guy with the long blue hair had a crazy shirt that was like cut to cover everything except his abs. Hey, I mean, as far as JRPG clothing design goes, this game is fair. I'll give it that. I'm glad you enjoyed those abs. Yeah, hopefully I can just escape from this
Get out
battle.
of here. Gotta know when to go.
It's not worth it fighting the fake chest. Yeah, finally indeed. That was quite the dungeon. And yeah, I like how, well, Sheena's outfit is a little over the top, but yeah, in general, they're pretty... Sexy Spider-Man's bottom. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to ask Weeble when he was in here. What was that all about? Where are your friends? At a place called the Elemental Research Laboratory. I learned my summoning arts there. It's also where Kareen was born. Okay, let's go to that Elemental Research Laboratory place then. In the Spider-Man game he was playing, whenever Spider-Man climbs a wall, he gets into a very arched back position. Ah, okay. I love the expression rump plumpening, by the way. That's great. I'll have to go back and check his archive footage there to see what you're talking about. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the voluptuous Spider-Man. Yeah, I never use any of these special items. See, it was the story Weeble told after about what makes it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to tune into the stream for that. I must say I'm intrigued. Let's see. I need to find the inn. There we go. But yeah, the costumes the characters have in this are like distinctive without being too, how to put it, fan servicey or exploitive. Like pretty much nobody is wearing like combat lingerie like you see in a lot of RPGs. Alright, over here's the slums. There wasn't much to do over here. What I wanted to see is if I can find an armor and weapon shop now that I have actual money and crafting supplies. So that's the research lab. Oh, a wanted sign for Lloyd. There we go, weapon shop. Okay, so the best I can do is upgrade Zealous and Colette. What's the other guy have? had, like, no crafting supplies, apparently. Alright, spending money it is. Give you an actual sword. Okay, everyone's upgraded. So if you're still there in the chat, Hungry, what game have you been playing on your regular stream? I feel like lately I've only ever been able to catch Meat Stick Monday, where you kind of play an assortment of random stuff. But I'm not sure what game you're like working through start to finish right now. Oh, that's right. Pop Full Mail. I did catch part of that. I want to say that game reminded me a little bit of Ys 3 from the little bit of your stream that I was able to catch. And I liked the voice acting too. It had that good like 90s anime sound. Ah, it's a research ninja. Sheena, it's you. Kuchinawa, why are you here? I'm on a top secret mission. What about you? The first rule of being on top secret missions is that you do not tell people you're on top secret missions, dude. Come on. Ah, I'm in a bit of trouble, actually. My friends and I need to get across the bridge. The character Sven is truly a treat. You won't spoil it, but it's hilarious. Yeah, I'll have to jump into your stream next time you're doing Pop Full Mail again and catch some of that. Friends? They're not from Mizuo. Yeah, they're from Silverant. Lloyd and everyone, this is a friend from Mizuo. His name is Kuchinawa. Sheen and I grew up together. Pleased to meet you. Everyone's so cordial. Pleased to meet you. I'll go and talk to the people in the laboratory. I just like that this guy works in a lab in like full ninja garb. Let's go along and listen too. That's insane. What's wrong? Listen to this. They want us to cross the sea in an elemental cargo. An what? Elemental cargo, typically called EC. It's a compact transport vehicle controlled by X-spheres. Its maximum load weight is 1,400 kilos, and maximum speed is more than 3 times faster than an upgraded X-sphere equipped carriage. They are currently used primarily by shipping companies for delivery services. Oh, I didn't realize Precia was saying that. I should have read that more robot-like. Hey, what are we, packages? The elemental cargo absorbs mana from the atmosphere and ejects it into the air, producing a counter-reaction that propels it forward. So it's literally a magic missile. So if we use Undine for that, we get an EC that can surf. Okay. Surf? Isn't there any other way? The bridge is closed, you don't have the necessary identification to use an ocean liner, and on top of that, there are 2 half-elves with you. Not that again. That's the kind of world Tetheala is. We too hardly ever get to leave this building. Wonder why everyone can't get along. Well, there's no point in getting all gloomy. So will you make that modified EC for us? If you'll wait a day, we'll have it ready. Oh, and I just stayed in the inn, too. Okay, well then, let's go rest at my mansion. The Pope's minions aren't going to be waiting for us there, right? We're going to have to spend the night in this city, so it doesn't matter where we are. It'll still be dangerous. Yeah, I guess you're right. My mansion's in the Noble's Quarter to the right of Castle Tetheala. It's a conspicuously big building, so you can't miss it. Yes, of course, we know you're rich, man. Alright, off to the snobby guy's mansion. Oh, I don't even know if I ever noticed this armor shop was here. Though I think everyone's kind of good. Yeah, I really don't need to upgrade anyone's stuff. No, actually, some of these are pretty good. See anything else? Yeah, I'll take 2 of these too. Go ahead and equip all that stuff. No more kitchen mittens for my robot girl. Alright, I think everyone's all set. So now I think we have to go up higher to get to Castle Tetheala and then hang our right. On this side, you've made summoned spirits into research subjects. Yes, in order to use mana as energy, it's most efficient to study summoned spirits themselves. Fascinating. In what way are these entities known as summoned spirits created, and what effect do they have on the world? I oppose summoned spirit research. Oh, why? It talks? I just do. Kareen suffered painful experiences during the experimental stage. Oh, that's right. Kareen is a man-made summoned spirit. Fascinating. Uh-oh. Run for it. Come back here this instant. Alright. I did not think that Kareen would talk. I thought Kareen was just like a little dog. We better avoid the castle. Okay, so that's where the castle is. So now I need to go this way to get to the noble district where Zealous' mansion is. Talk to the dog. Yep. Welcome home, Chosen One. Yo, I'm back. Anything happen while I was gone? I was instructed by the Pope and an emissary of His Majesty, Tetheala the 18th, to report as soon as the Chosen returned. You can just ignore that. Yes, sir. Who is the guest with the 2 swords? My bud. Just make yourselves at home. If there is anything you need, Sir Bud, please speak to me. My name's not Bud. Mylene Wilder? It seems this is a portrait of Zealous' mother. He said that this fireplace ignites by 1 touch. What's 1 touch? Oh, I can't click on it to light it? It smells nice. Well, what? Is it weird for me to be looking at flowers? Don't know what that's all about. These presents are tribute from my honeys. Oh, it's so hard being popular. Pressia, you're pretty. Wow. Pretty? What is that? I'm complimenting you. I see. Then you are pretty too. Alright then. Alright, I'm assuming talking to the butler advances us to the next scene. Flirting is awful. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when a little elf boy and a robot are flirting, it's just kind of weird. Oh, this guy's changed positions now. Will you be retiring to bed now? Let's see if anyone says anything else interesting. Nah, okay. Will you be retired? Yes. Go to bed. Okay, then let's go to the Elemental Research Laboratory. Colette, what's wrong? I think I slept wrong. My shoulder feels stiff. Are you alright? Sorry. It seems the Papal Knights are pursuing the Chosen, but we trust you. That's convenient. Anyway, we'll go pretty much straight to the Elemental Research Lab. I think we've done pretty much everything we can in this town. Go ahead and save again, though. I've been saving frequently just because this game doesn't have a cutscene skip feature, so anytime you get killed, you have to rewatch every single scene since your last save point. So it's caused me to be extra conservative. Because having to redo gameplay stuff when you get killed is one thing, but redoing cutscenes, that's rough. Welcome back. Everything's ready. Where's the EC? Kuchinawa carried it away already. Okay. Oh, really? You can't skip the cutscenes and pop full mail? That sounds frustrating. I think some of the Ys games are that way too. And yeah, if pop full mail plays as similar to Ys 3 as it looks, yeah, I can imagine you get killed a lot. Kuchinawa got it? What? I thought Kuchinawa had talked to you about it, but I guess he didn't. Go to the artificial beach on the right side of the Grand Tetheala Bridge. Kuchinawa should be waiting there. Also, take this with you. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? It's a wing pack. You store the EC in it. In this? Is the elemental cargo that small? Ah, I see. They don't have wing packs in Sylvarant. Man, you guys are a bunch of country folk. Gee, sorry. Haha, don't get mad now. I'll show you how to use it later. Come on, let's get going. So can we shrink the ship and like put it in our backpack or something? Wait just a second. Come on out, Kareen. We're going to be gone for a while. Say goodbye to everyone. It's alright. They aren't going to do any more weird experiments on you. Kareen, how have you been? Look after Sheena for us. I hate this place. I have Sheena, so I won't be lonely. Kareen, don't talk like that. Goodbye. That was weird. Sigh. I guess Kareen still hates us. Alright, we got the wing pack. So that must be what those docks are for that we've been seeing on the world map. And yeah, Hungry, I bet having to, like, the voice acting is probably a lot of fun to hear once, but I'm sure it gets old if you, like, have to listen to a long bit of dialogue before a boss battle or something, and you keep getting killed and having to re-listen to it. That drives me nuts in a lot of older games. It's bad enough when you're just button mashing through text, but when it's voiced and you have to sit through the whole thing, that really tries on the patience. Man, I can't wait to board the EC. Lloyd sure is carefree about this. No kidding. It's ridiculous that we're going to be riding over the ocean in something that was designed like that. You think so? It sounds a lot more reliable than those wash tubs. Wash tubs? No way. Don't tell me that in Sylvarant you cross the ocean on wash tubs. Just thinking about those wash tubs is making me sick. Oh gosh, you had to listen to a 3-minute long cutscene 10 times? Yeah, that's rough. Oh man, do I have to go back through the sewers again to get out of the town? I wonder if there's a shortcut. Oh, I just go downstairs and in the lab. Never mind. At least I thought I went down here to advance to the next area. And that looks like a door I can go through, but it's not. Okay, yeah, I guess I do have to go out the sewers to get back. But yeah, hopefully I don't have to do the whole sewers all over again. Now the entrance to the sewer was like back here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I'm so happy it just skipped to the other side of the sewer and I didn't have to backtrack through the whole thing. Thank you, game. Kuchinawa should be waiting for us at the bottom of the right staircase. Okay, let's go. It is locked. You're right, I'll take care of it. There we go. I didn't know he could pick locks. Wow, Lloyd, you're amazing. At least he's useful for certain things. His face loses out to mine, though. What a jerk. What does my face got to do with anything? You can see the bridge. Oh, you're right. Look at those decoration-looking things. X-spheres? That's right, Colette. The bridge is opened by X-spheres. It's a bit gross-looking. It certainly is grotesque, although, knowing where X-spheres come from, I'm not sure it's appropriate to describe them that way. No, considering they're made from, like, human bodies, I think that's grotesque is accurate. You're right. Before I get in the boat, is there anything kind of up and back here? Nope, no loot. Anyway. Took you long enough. This is the EC. Okay, Lloyd, try using that pack you just got. Let's see, like this? Oh, yeah, it is a shrinking boat that we can put in our bag. That's handy. Wow, that's incredible. Wow, how does it work? Why do I feel like I've seen this before? Nothing. See, it fits inside. It disappeared. It's amazing. This is so cool. Let's try bringing it back out. Wow, it came back out. That's enough goofing around. How about getting on your way? Yeah. Alright, I can't wait to make use of this EC. This is great. You know you'll just get bored with it in no time. Yay, we get to go out to sea. We're going to sea, aren't we? Let's get going then. Off to Cyback. Sheena, take this with you. A protective charm? Yeah, be careful. Acquired Kushinawa's charm. Undyne. I kind of expected this thing to be faster. EC control explanation. You can get on board the EC from any of the piers located at various places in the map. Oh, okay. Woo, let's do water donuts. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, big upgrade from the bathtubs the characters rode around in the beginning of the game. Doesn't it bother you, Colette? What? You know, being the chosen? It's your own life. Don't you wish you could just live it the way you wanted to? I'm living freely. Everyone is searching for a way, so I don't have to sacrifice myself. What if there isn't any way? Well, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Even if I lose my body, my heart will still be free. So I want the world to become a happy place, just like my heart desires. You're amazing, Colette. I could never be like that. No. I just talk like that. If it really came down to it, I'm sure I couldn't do it. Heh, I'm a pretty pathetic chosen. No, you really are amazing. Compared to you, Oh yeah, finally ocean exploration. Yeah, in general there's been like... Granted, this thing gets stuck really easily. Oh, can it just not go that way? So we might have gotten prematurely excited about the ocean exploration, since apparently there's an invisible wall that keeps us from actually going anywhere. Oh, I see on the map it's a shallow spot. So there's actually almost nowhere I can go with it. Well, that was an exciting idea for a minute. So all I can do is cruise around in this tiny little area, basically just to go across. Like, I was hoping there'd at least be like one other port, or like one special area I could go. Now I'm stuck again. Like, it looks like there should be a port right here. But there is not. Yeah, what a letdown. So my wife and I played through Hot to Full Boyfriend for Dating Sim Month. I have to say, that was a bizarre gaming experience. Which I knew that going into it, but still, it was very bizarre. I haven't had a chance to like write about it or post any screenshots or anything yet, though. But we played through once to see one path. Oh, we had a good time with it. But I do have to say, it's a game I'm glad I got on sale. I think it was like $2.50, and I'd say that's about right for what it was. Kosan forever. Oh, that's the bird that eats pudding, right? I mean, every otome has to have
Kratos!
one guy that loves pudding, right? Like an Idolish 7.
Are you trying to take Colette away?
I have no intention of fighting you inside the city. You still lack the skills to defeat me.
I have no intention of fighting you, but I'm gonna stab you anyway.
Don't insult me!
Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Hungry Goria, and I hope you have a great night.
I merely speak the truth. Chosen One, if you wish to live, you must remove that worthless key crest.
No. I'm never taking it off. Lloyd gave this to me.
Foolish sentiments.
He wasn't after Colette?
Man, what an arrogant SOB. Talking as if he knows everything.
While we're on the subject of ways of talking, why don't you do something about the vulgar language? Anyway, Lloyd, we must go see this Kate person.
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, if I remember right, Kate is in the academy. No, I actually don't need stuff. Yeah, I still have no crafting supplies. Oh, let's talk to the dog real quick. Oh, that's right, that's the questioning dog. The woof? Can't go in from the front. Let's go through the secret passage. Oh yeah, which is another one of these sewers somewhere. There it is. It's you! We've saved our friends and came back with Pressia just as we promised. Yes, you're right. The strange mana produced by the fusion of elven and human blood. You really do have half-elf friends. I've heard the story. Pressia is creating a Crucius crystal inside her body? Yes, that's correct. We call it the Angelus Project. The Angelus Project? That's the project my mom was involved in. The X-Sphere itself is nothing special. It just has a special key crest placed on it. This key crest delays the X-Sphere's parasitic process, which can take place over a few days or up to several decades. It seems this can cause X-Spheres to mutate into Crucius crystals. Is the parasitic infection of the X-Sphere the reason why Pressia's emotional response is so subdued? So she's just like Colette. If we leave Pressia like this, what will happen to her? When the parasitic process is complete, she will die. That's horrible. Please save her. What did she ever do to you? Nothing. She hasn't done anything. She just matched in the compatibility test. You promised you're going to save her, right? Yes, I know. You didn't discriminate against half-elves. I'll keep my promise. Kate, are you sure? If you do that, you'll... A promise is a promise. Man, the people really are awful in this game. In order to save Precia, speak to a dwarf named Altessa who lives in the Gauratia forest. There are dwarves in this world too? Yes, he and I participated in this experiment by the order of the Pope. Sheesh, not that pathetic old man again. Don't call him a pathetic old man. Oh my, that's unusual, a half-elf siding with the Pope. Not siding with him. Anyway, have Altessa repair Precia's key crest. Lloyd, can't you fix it? To be honest, I can't even tell the difference between this and a normal key crest. It'll probably be faster to search for that dwarf Altessa. Then it's settled. Shall we head for the Gauratia forest? Yeah. Though, could there be a connection between the Pope and the designs? Yes, I'm wondering that too. Yeah, I have to say, the more I play this game, the more I'm like, man, its lore is just so dense.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Okay, ready? Alright, cast that purifying light upon this Beast! I want to go home.
Alright, so for tonight's stream, I think we'll play a little bit into the forest, and then either when we get to the next checkpoint or 11 o'clock, whichever happens second, that's when I'll cut it off for the night. Whoa, this place is creepy. Wow, it's dark. Colette, you're awfully cheery. Heh, sorry. Whoops, it's the Papal Knights. Zealous the Chosen, you're in the way of the Pope. Heh, I've known that since I was a kid. Then that makes things simple. It's time for you to die.
Enemies. Holy song! Devastation! Beast! Supersonic Angel feathers! Beast!
These guys have a lot of HP.
Beast! On the way. Nurse! Thank you.
Ready? Field barrier! Sonic sword ray!
Oh, Holy One, cast the purifying light on this corrupt soul. Judgment! That was easy.
Yeah, actually, that wasn't too bad. We won. What are we going to do now? What else? Before they bring in the reinforcements, we'll get the heck out of here. But to where? Perhaps Altessa's place? Isn't that where we were going to begin with? Exactly.
Get ready.
This dude carrying a coffin on his back.
Ready? Real burner. Infliction. Holy song. Die. Help is on the way. Sorry. Nurse. How ham.
Just as I expected.
This time it emits a light. It's like a lamp. What do we use it for? The forest is dark, so there may be some plants that react strongly to light. This used to be a normal forest a long time ago. Oh, really? But then one day a thief hid a stolen treasure deep in the forest. Treasure? What kind of treasure? It was a jewel worth several billion gold. He slaughtered everyone who came looking for it. Whoa, that's horrible. Over time, the forest became stained with blood, transforming it into a cursed place, haunted by lingering resentment of the people killed here. Oh, are you serious? Ah, you're just trying to scare us, right? Even now, when travelers enter the forest, the thief's ghost comes to kill them. That sounds like a boss battle. And the ones he killed also seek to increase their numbers. Ah! Jeez, not even 3-year-olds believe stories like that these days.
All right, let's go. Heavy tiger.
Oh, I like these jack-o'-lantern guys here.
Holy song. Infliction.
No. Side help is on the way.
Nurse. Thank you.
Sonic storm.
Die. Devastation. Beast. I beg of thee to reveal thy glory.
Barrier.
Angel feathers.
No.
Destruction. Beast.
For Seiya, no one can.
I don't know what that meter is up to the top left. Oh, so that just exits the forest. Drain charm. Okay. Let's see what this glowing plant is. Oh, is that like the battery meter for my flashlight?
We can do it. Are you okay? First aid and honor. The splendor of the sun. Holy song. Are you okay? First aid. Ring whirlwind. Item. Whoops. Sorry.
Barrier.
Ring whirlwind. Why just me? Infliction is on the way.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Let's begin the research.
2 coffin guys and a ghost.
Beast is on the way.
Nurse!
Thank you. Punishment. No beast. Die.
Ready? Sharpness!
Supersonic thrust!
Barrier!
All right.
Okay, so I can use the flashlight to cut through the plants.
Let's go all out. No
Ring whirlwind.
Sonic sword ring.
Sorry.
No way.
You don't get in my way!
Like
Infliction.
Are you okay?
Sonic sword ring.
Right.
All right.
Well, I'm collecting a lot of healing items fighting all these things. Oh, okay, so I just went around in a circle. Anything up here?
Don't let up.
All help.
No Fierce demon thing.
Sorry. Devastation.
Are you okay?
Beast.
Sonic sword ring. Nope.
Are you okay?
First aid.
All right.
I got a cucumber. Phoenix rod. Okay. I feel like I'm going somewhere, but I have no idea. Am I stuck in a repeating pattern, or do the backgrounds just look really similar again? I must be stuck in a loop. Some kind of Zelda Lost Forest kind of thing. Yeah.
Be careful, everyone.
No. Fierce demon thing.
Devastation. Beast. Honor us with the splendor of thy song. Holy song.
Are you okay?
First
Sonic
aid.
sword ring.
Right. Item.
Whoops.
I was just warming up.
Enemies.
Okay.
Right. Terrible. Devastation. Beast.
Hey, supersonic thrust.
Infliction.
Like that?
Ready?
Sharpness. Sonic sword.
Devastation.
No.
Are you okay? Beast.
All right.
Oh, I actually found a crafting material for a change. Seems only fitting that Colette would get the angel bracelet. Yeah, this is quite the maze.
We must be merciless.
I'm gonna make a beeline for wherever my nearest save point is at this point.
Are you okay? First aid. Devastation.
Sonic sword ring.
No.
Shoot him.
Ready? First aid.
Shoot him. It just wasn't your day.
Okay, I'll go up and to the right.
Enemies.
Are you okay?
First aid. Parabol. Beast.
Are you okay?
First aid.
Sonic sword ring.
Shoot him. Are you okay? First aid. Great thrust.
I like this plant has like an eyeball in the middle of its flower, and its seed pods are like boxing gloves.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
And it kind of even has like a martial arts fighting stance. Is there anything in here? What?
Let's go all out. Fierce Steven Bang.
Inflation. Parabol.
Like that is on the way.
Nurse.
Does that look like some kind of special treasure chest? I've never seen one that looks like that before.
Beast.
I was just warming up.
Oh, I wonder if this is the cursed treasure chest. Yep. What's this thing? It won't open. It's sealed by some sort of power. You shouldn't fiddle with it. I don't like the look of it. Can I hit it with the flashlight and like bust it open? No, it doesn't seem to be reacting. Yeah. Yeah, this forest really does go on forever. Huh. Oh, there we go. Oh, is this another looping segment? feel like I've been everywhere. Yeah, this is that same loop from before. Or is it? Nah, it's the loop. Alright, I gotta get the heck out of this forest. Doesn't look like it has any checkpoints in it. Oh, I haven't opened up whatever this is yet. There we go. Man, this is fiddly. There we go. Now it's burning up. Oh, there's just a monster in there.
Here
Wonderful.
comes more of them.
Like that?
Devastation.
Sonic sword rain!
Barrier.
I was just warming up.
Yep, nothing in there. Another loop. I guess any of those places with light coming down through the trees is a loop.
Let's begin the research.
Alright, now I just gotta find the exit.
Splendor of thy song.
No way.
Holy song. Are you okay? First aid. No.
Sonic sword rain!
Die. Hellhammer. Good job, everyone.
Still haven't figured out what the super pellets are. Okay, I think up and to the left is an exit. No. There we go. Yeah, we'll have to figure this out next time. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it there. I want to say a big thanks to everyone that tuned in tonight. This stream was part of the Geek to Geek Media Network. If you want to check out their blogs, their streams, and their other, well, and their podcasts, visit geek2geekmedia.net, or geek2geekmedia.com, I'm sorry. And you can find all that stuff there. There's some great folks there on the network, so be sure to check them out, give them some love. And once again, thank you so much to everyone that tuned in. Thank you to everyone that made it possible for me to get affiliate status, which is a new thing that I'm very excited about. So with all that, I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll pick this up either this weekend or next Tuesday. Have a great one. Bye.